this. I got this.
Yeah, man. It's actually peak. It really is peak out here, bro. Manchester United are so done, but it is what it is. Big up to everyone. Welcome back to episode number 84 of the Monday Night Mondays that we like to call the Mud Brothers Show. It is it's very cold. We are in the winter time. It's cold for our club. But we are here for another episode. It looks like Hassam just actually rated the stream. Big up to Hassam every single time he actually messaged me as well. Thank you so much, bro. Big up to Hassam. If anybody was watching on my channel, if you haven't subscribed to Don Hassam already, I don't know what you're doing, man. You're moving like Manchester United then. But yeah, we're here for episode number 84. I'm not sure if the rest of the guys, I haven't gotten a message from anyone if they will be joining, but I might be doing a solo Mud Brothers show for the first time, discussing all the games myself. I guess just giving my opinion on all the different games that happened this weekend. But for everybody who just joined from Hussam's channel, the Mud Brothers Show is a show where we talk everything Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, and Tottenham. I usually do have some co-hosts on the stream. Some of them may show up in a little bit, so don't leave too early. But we talk everything about these clubs, and we obviously discuss the results, everything regarding these clubs. So big up to everyone who just joined. Make sure you guys do run up the like, subscribe if you haven't already. It would help a lot. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. I think we're sitting a little over 1,000. So big up to everyone. But yeah, I think there's no other place to start but my team itself first, since some of you guys may be seeing me for the first time. I'm a Manchester United fan, fortunately, these days. Stuff like this, pictures like this, starting our midfield with guys like this on the losing side. By the way, this stat came out before the game, so this is now 7, like on losing side in the last 7 Premier League starts. Because we lost this game as well. So, but one of our better performances in a while, I felt at least. First half, it's becoming a growing pattern at this point where it's like a lot of the games we have sometimes a decent first half. Genuinely, we have a decent first half, but then second half something happens and we just concede a goal. But this game, I think that the way it just started off with that Cunha chance that was just wide, kind of, I don't know, had like a different element to this game specifically. Obviously, full respect to Villa. 2 quality goals from Morgan Rogers, which I predicted myself on previous videos in my channel. When I did a Stratford Chronicles episode earlier this week, and I was giving my prediction for this Villa game, I said exactly that. I said Morgan Rogers would either score a brace or he'll score a hat-trick. Because, one, he's a quality player who would turn up for an occasion like this. He said it after the game himself. He said something it's like a big game and it's against Manchester United, something like that. So he fully took his chances. Some of our players were at fault individual mistakes for certain goals. Specifically, I'm going to say certain goals, like the 2 goals. The first one being Euro, giving Morgan Rogers way too much space. Him getting that touch and keeping it on the pitch, that's like, okay, cool. But at that moment when he has the ball right there, you're just giving him way too much space and he's allowed to cut inside and he just has a absolute quality strike into the corner. And there's not much Lamens can really do about that. It's just a quality goal. But comes out of honestly nowhere. I felt like in that first half we had more of the possession at times, or whenever we did, I just felt like we were a little bit more threatening. But United fans picking and choosing when to rate Bruno is hilarious. Listen, man, I mean, he's got injured, whatever. Even I think before the injury, you could ask a Villa fan. Shout out to my bro H. He told me this yesterday. I think even before the injury, like, he didn't really do much in the game. Cool, what he did against Bournemouth and all that type of stuff. Cool, man. But it's like I'm I'm giving my energy to the overall team, which he, of course, is a part of, and is our captain. But yeah, just everything in general. Yo, like to sum it up, we we caught Aston Villa on an off day where even though they're on this like 10-win game streak in all competitions, some games they haven't performed well. But age from other Villa fans I've heard or seen online is this performance was probably the worst out of all of them, and we still couldn't even get a draw out of that. We had enough chances, and we had enough chances to get at least another goal to make it at least 2-2. Sesko has that chance in the beginning that he should be scoring. Cunha has that header that he should be scoring 100%. I rate Cunha highly, but he should be scoring that, and it's low key unacceptable, man. Like for the team entirely, for us to be dropping points like this in a game like this, and it's just the reality of things currently at this moment, and youngsters being brought on, which of course we just have nobody currently at this moment, considering Ahmad and Buemo, our whole right hand side that we normally see, and in some of the games where we have played well, have been credit to them, because in Bournemouth, Ahmad obviously against Bournemouth, Ahmad got a goal, and Buemo's been getting goals for us this season. So that whole right hand side is a big miss, and we kind of saw our attacking deficiencies in this game with Sesko and Mount, and again, this is just what we've all been saying for a while now, and why we've been, manager out for a minute as well. And at least me specifically, it's just not good enough. I don't think. I think it's just getting worse and worse, and we're 2 wins in 8. There's some dampening stats. Again, his whole tenure here has just been nothing but dampening stats. He's the worst manager in the Premier League with like a 30% win rate. I could go into just all these different stats, but it's like I'm getting tired of this moment, like of just repeating it again and again and again. It's just out there. It's right in front of everyone to see what Manchester United is currently at this moment, man. Seriously. There's a quote, I think, if I were to bring it up, where Ruben Amorim was talking something about the lines of, we need to make sure that we don't have too much urgency, or we will like say, oh, here we go again, something like that. I heard like a quote. Our managers is publicly coming out and saying that there shouldn't be any urgency, considering we're 2 wins in 8, and we're performing the way they're performing, and we don't look like we even have a plan for January. I don't know what we're going to do. We're linked with Semenyo. Do we really think we're going to get Semenyo, play that release clause? If we do get Semenyo, which I think, obviously, I rate Semenyo and I like him, he's a good player. But under this manager, he's going to play as a wing back, and he's probably going to be defensive-minded. Ruben Amorim is, both his wing backs currently at this moment are defensive-minded. They don't really have much going forward. Dallo and Dorgu specifically in this game didn't have much going forward. Dorgu actually, the one thing that he did do better, I guess, than Dallo and did do right in this game was the cross for the Cunha's missed chance. But other than that, he felt like he was, and also winning the ball, of course. I can't forget that, winning the ball for Cunha's goal as well. So he actually, I would say, yeah, did decently okay. But if we do sign a player like Semenyo, he's probably going to play as a wing back, or where really is he going to play is another question as well. Who's going to be dropped? I wouldn't think someone in the front three would be dropped to fit in Semenyo. So it's all these questions that I genuinely think I shouldn't even be worried about. But I am worried about it because we are under this manager, the worst manager that we've had, and the worst manager the Premier League has seen in a while. We're a laughingstock, genuinely. 2 wins in 8, dropping points against Everton and West Ham. I have more energy towards those games because you were supposed to pick up points against those teams. We had everyone available in those games as well. And this is to the entire team as well, like players as well. Like this, now we're all going to be complaining about injuries. Bruno's now injured, out for a month, I'm hearing. Whether I rate him or not, that's a player that we're just not available. So one player less now in our squad, considering those 3 players that I just mentioned, Mazraoui, Ahmad, and Mbeumo, already gone to AFCON. So I don't know, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We play Newcastle next. We play Wolves after, which I'm sure this fan base, if we do end up getting a result against Wolves and beat them at home, or if the Wolves that turns up against Arsenal decides to have a game against us, it could be a little bit tricky. But if we end up getting a win against Wolves, which I'm expecting for sure, of course, everyone's just gonna be like, "Oh, everything's okay. We're back. We're improving. This and that, all those type of things." And then Leeds away, Leeds away is a game that I've been speaking about a lot on different streams as well. The Leeds away game was very interesting because the way that they were playing right now in the last game that they just played, scored 4 in their last game, Leeds, and you think they wouldn't turn up for a game like this against Manchester United rivals? Of course they would. So, and considering us, we have to just look at ourselves too going into that game. Tough away ground. And we're gonna roll. We're gonna march. Ruben Amorim is gonna march with what our fan base says. Ruben Amorim is gonna march with his tricky Reds to Elland Road, playing a back 5. All right, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Difficult club, Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle game, of course, very tricky. Look at just certain different aspects of that game that I could mention as well. Their midfield going up against ours, considering we have to play this guy, bro. When he plays passes like this, it's bad. It's peak, bro. It is. Big up to Prime. What are you telling me, bro?
Yo.
Yo.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. Exactly, Ruben's tricky Reds. That's what they like to say, man. I was just talking about the United game. It's just been me by myself. I was gonna do a solo Mud Brother stream because I wasn't sure who's gonna show up. But big up to you. No, all good. I know you've been doing AFCON watch-alongs on Sarcasm City TV Extra. Make sure you guys go subscribe. There's 83 people in the building. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra. If you are fans of the AFCON, definitely go. They do watch-alongs over there, previews, and all those type of things as well. But yeah, big up to you, Prime, bro.
Yeah, thanks, Chief. I've not watched any games. I didn't watch Chelsea play. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch Chelsea because I was out when we played. We played at 12:30 UK time, and I was out. And I got home. What was the last game on? Arsenal played Everton, right? Yeah, because then it was
on Saturday.
Then,
yeah.
Arsenal played Everton. I didn't watch that game, not really, and I didn't watch any game Sunday. Actually, no, yeah, the game on Sunday I watched was AFCON, which was yesterday, the Morocco v Comoros, and then I watched the games today, the AFCON games today. So I've not watched any Premier game.
That's all good.
Chelsea drew. Hey, at least we didn't leave at St. James's Park, so there's that. But I don't know. I assumed CP would be here to speak on the Chelsea stuff. So.
I thought so as well. But all good. We do have Mdinero in the building as well. Big up to you, bro.
Come on, man. There, man. What you man saying?
Good, man. Good. I was just speaking on United. It's good that you guys do have joined. Prime did say he didn't watch the games. I don't know if you watched the games or not this weekend.
Yeah. I watched your one. I didn't watch my one. I watched your one. I watched my one though.
Yeah, about the Tottenham.
Spurs stink, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, your thoughts on Villa, Manchester United, and
shout out Morgan Rogers, man. You get me? Serious guy. That was two excellent finishes, man. Like, I can't lie. 2 excellent finishes. Obviously, for Villa to come from where they started from, you understand. But obviously, let's get into your club, mate. Obviously, your club, brother. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, but your club is bro. First of all, the minor thing, like. This is a problem, bro. You understand? And you see where it is with managers.
Speak on it. Yeah. Go on, man. Cook.
This is the thing. I'm a person that with managers, obviously, I see people always cooking a manager all the time. Everybody cooks their manager. You know what I'm saying? But then it gets to a point. You know when people say that like, listen, you're now just given reasons. There's no defense mechanism here. You're just given reasons to be cooked. And that's what's happening with this manager. You can't now be playing these games, having these performances. And then one thing I clocked about your manager as well is he gets gassed when he has 2-2 good performances. And then, sorry, not good performances, 2-2 wins. And then he gets excited. But the point of the matter is that you can't be making statements. You can't be playing the way you're playing, and then now you get cooked for it, and then you're leaving your players on the bench that don't make sense to put on the bench, because really and truly, Ugarte stinks. That player is the worst player. Big up. That player is the one of the worst players I've seen touch this league, by the way. Yeah, but the manager still consists to want to play certain players over others, and then you get cooked. And then you come with some stinky attitude, and then you're wondering, and then there's other men in your fan base that start doing this thing of, well, how is it the manager and blah blah blah. But brother, the guy brings it on himself. You can't lie. How can you put Maino on the bench? But like, I don't know. Like, it's just it's baffling to me. I'm confused still. That's one of the biggest things for me. And then even like Xerxes has a good performance. You slap him on the bench. I don't understand these type of things, bro. Like, all of these type of things don't make sense to me. And then the thing that makes it even more funny is that when they come off the bench, the game somehow manages to look better when they're on the field. Do you get it? And then it's a thing where your manager still consists to say, you know what, F all of that, I'm still going to continue and do what I want to do in it. And this is the thing where I say that sometimes I be feeling bad for certain managers and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes, bro, this is the reason why they get cooked, because you still consist to be stubborn and do stubborn things. This was like similar to the problem that I had when Andrew was at Spurs, bro. It's not necessarily that you might be a bad manager or you're a good manager. The problem is that you're consistently seeing what the problem is, and you consist to continue to let that problem grow, or that problem marinate. You understand? And that's what your manager's doing, bro. And like, it takes away. And what happens is that I feel like, because you've got actually a half decent team, because as much as people try to cook you lot, your team ain't that bad, bro. Like, it's not the greatest, but it's not that bad in my opinion, innit? To be doing what they're doing. To be doing what they're doing based under this manager. So yeah, man, like, I can't lie. In that game, you understand, like I say, certain players tried to pull something out of the pocket in the game, hence why you managed to get your equalizer. But then at the same time, it's only so much that this type of football can sustain. Because, bro, I can't lie, I can't even tell you what your style of play is, you know. On me personally,
I've been
anyways,
saying it. I've been saying this,
can't
bro.
tell you. Can't tell you, Stu. It's like guys are
I can ask you guys so many questions. Like, what is our start? What do you guys think is our starting 11? What is Ruben Amorim's starting 11? What is the Ruben Amorim way?
Bruno
What is it?
Fernandes. That's it.
Obrigado.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
wait, starting 11
Obrigado.
when everyone is fit, right?
Yeah, what is it? What is his
Oh,
starting?
that's not difficult, is it?
I don't
It
know.
is, bro.
So,
It is, bro. We don't know.
When everyone is fit, by the way, Lamens in goal, the back three of Euro, De Ligt, and Luke Shaw, Dorgu left wing back, Ahmad right wing back, Bruno Casemiro midfield, and a front three of Mbuemo, Cunha, and Mount. That's his start. That is preferred 11 when everyone's fit. Am I wrong?
Could be.
I just think like,
I
yeah,
think
I
he
agree with you. I
switches
think it
it.
could be, yeah. He switches that
He
space
switches it a lot. He switches it a
lot,
lot,
so.
bro. A lot.
What,
That's why
I feel like
that's
that's
why I
that.
asked the question,
I
because
feel like
I've
that's,
seen
you're
so
going.
many different lineups, bro. So many different lineups. I genuinely couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what his starting 11 is. I don't think he's consistently put out the same starting 11 for at least like 4 to 5 games. I could be wrong.
Because if
Honestly,
Mazraoui was there, what would it be then?
he would play as a right center back. Maybe he would
Yeah.
play on the
So
right hand
that's what I'm
side,
saying.
right
Like,
center back.
it changes, isn't it? Based on
yeah,
like
but
what
he
Prime's saying,
can't
yeah.
play. Yeah, but because Luke Shaw's fit, he loves
He
Luke
says
Shaw.
that he plays
And
based off. Yes, he does.
you,
But he also has said that he plays based off of who we're facing. He adjusts to our opponent.
yeah, true.
That's why
Because
there's
you
different.
can't play a back three of Mazwari, De Ligt, and Luke Shaw. That doesn't make. You can't play 2 fullbacks
Or
in the 3.
Yoro. No,
I agree.
he plays Yoro. He plays Mazraoui, Delict, or Yoro and Yoro.
Yo. No, you're right.
Different center back.
Yeah, what he's
conversation.
saying, what Prime is saying is right, but it's like basically like the point is, yeah, like what you said in it, it's the fact of you can't actually say fully this is what he would do in it based
Yeah.
on what has been seen. That's the problem, because even this is what I'm saying. This even alludes back to my point of what I was saying just a minute ago. See
Yeah.
what Prime just said, yeah? Surely, like, it's the problem is so easy to fix, bro. Obviously, if you got injured players, you have injured players. But like, if you see how you said, like, if they had a fit team, like I'm sure you yourself could pick out a team that you know would make sense based on a fit team, a fit Manchester United team.
Yeah.
So that's when I look at the manager. I'm like, if guys like us that sit here, Prime don't even support United. I don't support United, but I can sit here and pick out based on if you had a fully fit team, what players to put on the starting 11 that would make the most sense. That's when I look at the manager and I'm like, brother, you ain't really got a leg to stand on. And that's when I get confused with like the fan base, when there's certain men in the fan base that are defending stuff. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Doesn't make sense to me.
There's uproars. Like, I've been hearing, like, yes, I get it. Look, I mentioned at the start of when I was speaking on United in yesterday's game, I know we did perform to a certain level a little bit better than what we have seen in earlier games. I get it, bro. Like, in the first half specifically, yes. So some of the chances that we had, the way Cunha started off that game, that chance that he missed, and then him obviously Dorgo winning the ball back, getting the goal. I get it, right? But it's like you have to go back to previous games in the past too. All of us sat here. If I'd asked this to Mdinero and Prime a couple of weeks ago, we all know these players were going to AFCON, right? We knew this.
Oh yeah,
So
bro. I've been
these
saying
games
this.
that we had,
I've been saying this
in the
all
past.
season.
Exactly, bro. So it's like, one, I feel like there hasn't been any preparation. It's all, and one thing I've been saying, bro, please do not tell me, or please, I hope this news or like this article doesn't get leaked that these people who bought these players had just forgotten that these players are gonna go to AFCON, because I don't understand.
Is that real?
No. I'm saying I hope that I never hear something like this, because I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind, because how there has been no preparation for this. I don't know who we're genuinely linked with or whatever, but it's like, my point also that I was trying to make is that Ruben Amorim should know this as well. Of course, like, as a manager, he's obviously gonna know this. Those games against Everton and West Ham, where we had opportunities to win, and we had those players, like we had the team that Prime just mentioned and I'm talking about, that we were missing in this game against Villa. We had those players, and we still couldn't get over the line. And that is what the overall picture and the problem is for me, bro. What has changed in this 1 year? He's been here 1 year now. 1 whole year. What has changed? If I ask Mdinero and Prime right now, what has changed? We've just gotten better players, right? Honestly, that's really it.
Yeah.
We don't have maybe Onana making mistakes as much as he was giving the ball away and giving away goals or whatever. But Lamens is still conceding goals, right? So that's a player that we signed. And Buemo's getting, obviously, Cunha is going to give us more output than Garnacho, whatever Garnacho was giving us in our team. And same thing on the right-hand side with Mbeumo. We are getting goals from him too, but that's about it. But what about when those guys don't play well in certain games, like those games, like Everton and West Ham, and the rest of the team needs to step up? This guy still is, and you guys just showed up, and it's good that you guys just showed up, because, look at this, man. Like, what is this?
On the inside. Oh, isn't it? No, it's 7 games now, right?
It's 7 now.
It's
7 now. And Mdinero, you saw this game. I don't know if you remember this moment. You remember this moment?
Yeah.
When he crossed the ball and went out of play?
Oh, yeah, bro. Bro, listen, you see what it is, bro, yeah? Let me tell you something about a midfielder. One of the basics as a midfielder, forget even what he did there, innit? One of the basics as a midfielder is to be able to play passes, to be able to take a good first touch. To be a midfielder and not be able to take a big up, my brother, man. To be doing this, yeah? To be a midfielder and not be able to have a good first touch, to not be able to just make simple 2-yard passes. I can't lie, my brother. They may as well sign, man. I'm live, bro. You understand? I can do what he's not doing. Even on Hennessy, bro. Give me a Hennessy cup, I'll sip that. I can still have a better touch than this, bro. I'm showing you, bro.
Sheik,
This is a serious thing. We said?
Bring up the pick again.
Bring up the pick again. I got you one second.
Yeah, bring up the pick. Bro, I
Which
can
one?
do this,
Which
bro.
one? This one
Yeah,
or the other
no,
one?
The other one.
the where he's making the switch, the other one.
The switch. Yeah.
So I didn't watch the game. Who's on the right wing?
This is Dallo. I'm pretty sure.
On the right wing, yeah.
Yeah, this
I'm
is Dallo.
assuming he's trying. Is he trying to make?
Yeah,
a
he's
switch
trying to make the.
Dallo?
Yeah, he's trying to make the switch, which is what. By the way, like, just look where Dallo is. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or not, but Dallo is just pretty much straight, right above him. Pretty much, it's a simple switch. That's all he has to do is just lob it to him. To be honest.
Bro, why does he
What
look
ends up-
like he's shooting, bruv?
Nah,
Bro, ends
yeah,
up going out
exactly,
for-
bro. Looking at that, right? Because again, I didn't watch the game, so I don't know the whole sequence and that.
Oh,
That
Yeah, it
looks
went out
like-
for a goal kick.
bro,
It went out for a goal kick from here.
That
Look
you
where
know
the ball
why?
is.
You know why it looks like he went out for a goal kick? That looks
Yeah.
like he's hitting it on the volley. You know
No,
those?
it's
you know
insane.
that Gerrard volley back in the day. That looks like he's trying to hit a volley, bro.
No, it's actually insane though. It really is. Because I don't understand it, bro. I genuinely don't.
bro, the bro looks like he's shooting. I can't believe it, fam. It's funny how when you stop something and look at it again, it just makes it look worse, bro. The guy literally looks like he's taking a volley. Bro. He's moving bad, bro. I can't lie,
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's bad, bro. It really is bad for Manchester United. And I don't know if you guys know our next couple of games. I could just read them out to you. Newcastle at home is our next game, which is on Boxing Day. We play Wolves after that. And if Wolves turn up the way that they turned up against Arsenal, pray for us. Genuinely pray for us. And then after that, we play Leeds.
No. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv.
And I think we have Burnley after, and then City and Arsenal back to back.
Do you know what's funny though? You'll win both. You'll win them games. That's the funniest part. But it's the thing where you'll win the Leeds and the Wolves thing. Trust me. But the point of the matter is the way you're.
They're not beating Wolves. They're not beating Wolves.
I think
not
they'll
beating
win still. I think you'll win both, but I think it's just gonna be stinky, bro. Like it's
Okay,
gonna be.
so let me just ask you guys real quick. Let's just do it right here in the chat. I'll ask you guys in the chat as well. Chat, you guys tell me as well. Our next couple of games, just tell me how many wins and how many losses we get, okay? Prime, us against Newcastle at home, our next game. 3 points or no 3 points?
That's the way they're not winning.
All right, Mdinero, you. What about you? What do you
Yeah.
think?
Sorry, bro. You're not winning that still.
No
Yeah,
winning, loss. L.
What game?
L.
Newcastle.
Us against Newcastle, next game. At home,
Where's-
at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford. They don't have a good record there, to be fair, but I don't care. I think it's a loss.
I mean, Villa don't have a good record against you guys. Yeah, you're losing.
Losing. Okay. After that, we play Wolves at home again, I think. Yeah, at home.
Yeah, you're not beating Wolves.
Okay.
I'm saying
and then,
W still.
All right, cool.
You're not beating
Mdinero
Wolves.
says 3 points.
Or draw, you know. Or draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
one
not
of
3
these.
beating
points or
Wolves,
draw.
yeah.
Not convincing. So I'll say
Yeah.
win. Okay, H says win against Wolves. But that says it's Wolves.
Yeah.
It says fuck Wolves every time, I know. But okay, cool. 3 points. Certified says 3 points as well. Okay, cool. 3 points in 2 games. All right, cool.
Yeah.
After that, Leeds away.
This is a beaky one, man. This is a beaky
I'm gonna
one,
just
so.
okay. I'm gonna be so honest, and you guys can agree with me on this, and I know you guys will agree with me on this. With the way that we've been playing in some of the other games, and the way that we've been scamming results, and even in this one, kept it, in a one kept it, one score, like 1 goal game. There's a slapping due. It's happening very soon. I think Leeds United will be that slapping, bro.
Damn,
Like three.
Calvert-Lewin is gonna be live, bro. Little back post header and I don't
Like
know,
3.
man.
And hopefully the IMM. I hope it wakes up.
I think it'll be a draw, you know.
Against Leeds.
Yeah, man. I actually think it would be a draw because that's what you lot do, bro. You lot just get like some stinky draw or like a win, but I feel like it'll be one of the two, innit? Like, it'll just be one of them stinky draws or wins, one of them. I don't think you'll
says getting
lose.
packed in.
I
Loss.
don't think you'll lose.
DCL on job. Okay, cool. Job. What about you?
Wait,
Prime?
where's the Leeds again?
At Leeds. Ellen Road. You're not going to get DCL.
12:30.
Yeah, I hear it.
12:30.
12:30.
Oh, actually, no. How long is Bruno out for?
A month.
Wait, a month?
A month, yeah.
And how long's Manu out? Well, allegedly. How old is Manu out for?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know what's going on. I
Ah,
couldn't
But he's
tell you.
out.
yeah.
What do you mean he's out?
He had a
Well,
small
allegedly.
injury.
Allegedly.
Small injury.
Hey,
Allegedly.
man got sent to the naughty
Bro,
corner, bro.
he got injured out of bro. It's crazy. He got injured out of nowhere.
Yeah, naughty corner, bro. Stop,
I was
man.
so
This
surprised,
manager.
bro. Everyone, because towards build up to the game, everyone was like, "Oh, Casemiro," because Casemiro was out, Manu's gonna play, but then Manu gets a supposed injury right before the game, bro. Right before the game.
Wait, so who played who was your midfield too?
Bruno and Ugarte.
And Bruno got injured against Villa.
And Bruno got injured right before halftime.
Wait, so Mason Mount is gonna play in midfield with Ugarte?
Yeah. But we brought on Lisandro Martinez. He played next to Ugarte for the rest of the second half.
Lisandro has played in midfield before Manu. Crazy.
Mount already started. I'm pretty sure Mount started.
You guys.
But Cass will be back. Yeah. But Cass will be back. That's right.
You live in the worst timeline.
It'll be Cass and Ugarte. Which just hear it. Cass and Ugarte. Our pivot against the Shield.
The Shield?
Newcastle. Like our next game is against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Shut up,
Newcastle's P&P midfield up against the Bulldog Ugarte and Casemiro.
I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I'm trying to tell you. Do you know how? Like, you guys are hearing how bad this sounds? Like, it could be a massacre in one of these games. It could.
Yeah,
and
I think
that's just where we're at.
You're not beating Wolves. I think you guys are not beating Wolves. I've been saying this for a month, by the way. You're not beating Wolves at all.
After Leeds, we have Burnley. Burnley away.
Leeds, I think you beat. Burnley, I think you get a result against them.
Okay. After that is City and Arsenal. Loss, right? We're not beating City. We're not beating Arsenal.
Nah, impossible.
Yeah. Right. So how many games
where's the games against City and Arsenal?
City's at home, Arsenal's away.
Yeah, and the Arsenal away is not happening.
We're saying it's not. We're not saying United get a cheat. Hey, Bruno might be back by then. You never know.
Brighton in the cup as well. Brighton in the cup. We have Brighton.
You know what?
You're not in the cup. It doesn't matter. You're not in the cup.
No, FA Cup.
No, but you're not beating them, so it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying, but just adding that to the run of games too.
He's got you on smash their sheet. That was dark. Anyways,
no, it's not. It doesn't. It's the reality. What am I supposed to say to that, bro? We're not gonna win.
Are we not? Listen, Bruno back.
The point I'm trying to prove is how many wins did you guys just tell me right now? Maybe 1 or 2, and how many games did I mention? Is that enough for this manager to?
Whoa, hey, yo, bro, the way you're leaning forward is a bit aggressive, bro.
Is that enough?
You know what I'm saying?
For this manager to be here?
I'll be real.
Genuine question, like in all seriousness, Mdinero and Prime. Is that enough for this manager to be here?
You know why
it's enough? The run that you guys mentioned, that you guys predicted.
You guys average 1 win a month anyway.
We do.
So
it's crazy.
And you've already got your win for this month, right?
Yeah, I think was Crystal Palace. Yeah, Crystal Palace was this month. Yeah. We beat Crystal Palace.
So next month, that's probably going to be what? Leeds or something, right? Leeds or Burnley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Burnley.
Burnley.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was saying it could be let's say we beat Wolves. Then our fan base would say, "Yo, we beat Wolves. Improvement. We're back. We picked up points. Playing 1 game a week, while the rest of the league has honestly been shit. Just excuses for this guy, bro. I'm sick of it. Honestly, I'm sick of it. But I genuinely hope that after those run of games that I just mentioned, all of these games, he gets sacked at the end, because I genuinely don't think we get a lot of points in all those games, bro.
Do you know what annoys me as well? You know when people are like, "Oh, yeah, if we sack the manager, who are we gonna get, brother?" Listen, you see them statements there. Them statements trigger me too much, because I'm just like to myself, bro, it's not working with my man. So, bro, at the end of the day, we've sacked guys, got a new guy, it didn't work. We've not sacked guys, it didn't work. So, bro, what's the difference gonna make? We may as well sack him, and then until we find somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, you can't keep going on like this. There's no way. I was just watching you, man, with Van Nistelrooy the other day, bro. You understand? Man was watching Van Nistelrooy when you man were playing Madrid. I think this is like '03, bro. You understand? So man's gone from that to these type of all of this type of Manchester United play. And everybody says don't come out. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, bro, at the end of the day, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta find, bro. So basically, what my man's saying here, what you're saying, Lula, is what you're saying is that I'm even gonna refer this to Spurs. So man should keep playing keep Thomas Frank in this job. That's all I have to say. So I don't know what Prime thinks, but that's all I have to say in it. Like, I don't see the point in keeping certain managers in a job if they're not doing the job that is required of it. And I don't care
Yeah.
whether that means I got to go through 100 managers, bro. You get me. You get me. It's all a numbers game, in my opinion, nowadays, isn't it? So if it takes me 10 times to find the true girl of my dreams, you get me, bro. It gets like that, and it's dark. Not me.
Last question I'm gonna ask you guys real quick, because it's been something that I've been hearing about for a while too, and this is to the chat as well too. Let me know your thoughts as well. I don't know if you guys have seen, but we sometimes switch to a 4-3-3. We switch formations. Last time when we played against Bournemouth, we ended off the game in a 4-3-3 formation. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Him changing the formation now, a year
Doesn't make
later?
a difference, bruv. Because he's still good. It's not. I don't think it's to do with your formation, anyways, bro. In my opinion, and I just think it's to do with what he's coaching, bro.
Yeah,
Because you can
I
play.
think
What
so
does
as
he
well.
play? He plays normally a 5, innit? Yeah. So even if exactly. So if you play a 5, I've seen teams play a 5 and still be attacking and still get goals and still play good football. So at the end of the day, I don't think it comes down to that. It just comes down to tactics and how you're coaching players. It's easy to see how teams are getting coached on the pitch, bro. Like you know when you see like certain like with Pep, when Pep had with Pep teams and all of these type of teams, you can kind of see what he's trying to do, or what he's even with people like sometimes not often, but even sometimes with Arteta, like you can see sometimes what he's trying to do, and that not all the time though, but sometimes. At least with some certain managers you can see, but when I can't see anything that you're trying to do, then it doesn't make sense to me. When you had Ten Hag, I couldn't see what he was trying to do. I didn't understand what he was trying to do. With Thomas Frank, I don't know what he's trying to do with Spurs. That if I can't
We'll
see
get to that.
something,
We'll
yeah.
get to that
So
next. We'll talk about this game next. The quality of players ain't there. I hear, like I do hear this to a certain extent, also based off of like who he ends up picking. But it's like again, now if Semenyo, let's just say hypothetically the Semenyo deal happens and we sign him. So you're gonna tell me, and this manager is gonna sit there and convince me that Semenyo should be playing as a left wing back, and he should be limited, and he's gonna play defensively because Amorim sets up his wing backs defensively. So Semenyo is going to be a defensive-minded left wing back at Manchester United while he's been scoring goal after goal at Bournemouth on the right-hand side, if I'm not wrong, as well. So it's like again, it doesn't matter who we get. I've said this. We could get Haaland, like Flawless said. Big up to Flawless. He said we could get Haaland. We could get anyone. We could get Vitinha. We could get Pedri in this team. And you would still see the same way. You would still see the same result. Because like Mdinero said, it's a lot to do with coaching, how he sets up this team. But again, what is the Ruben Amorim way? What is our style of play? What is like, but our fan base. Ruben's tricky Reds,
The way you guys play is reliant on your
individual brilliance.
It's not even just that. This is what I keep saying to United fans. All of you guys that back Ruben, I don't get why you're happy with the summer window you had. If you're backing Ruben, you had a poor window. I'm going to be so real.
Yeah.
Like, because the window you had didn't improve his actual system or the formation of the shape. It didn't. Yes, you got good individuals, obviously, but
the only way that they backed him, I felt like, was the people that they got rid of for him. That he wanted out.
No, but even the players, again, I also said this back last January. When Rashford going, it's not because of Ruben. You got rid of Rashford because of how much wages he's on. So you guys so all this stuff about Ruben, you guys haven't backed him by bringing in players to help the system, which is a good thing because he's ass. But yeah, he's still here. So what is he here for? He can't even get the best out of what he has.
Yeah.
Because Mbomo and Cunha, they're good players, but they don't look that good this season. I'm going to be real. They don't really look that good. And that's not because of them. It's because of how you're playing.
It's even down to the players United have in the squad. Most of them were bought in by different managers who use different formations. Yeah, it's again, the route that they went for this summer was look within the Premier League in terms of the attackers that they bought. And then obviously we were crying for same thing, look within the Premier League for a striker as well, go and get someone like a Mateta that I was basically saying that I wanted in our team. Someone experienced, even a Wisa I could do with. To be honest, like I would have done with a player like that, someone Premier League, if that was the way that we were going with. But we ended up signing Sesko. Sesko, I get it, he's young and he's just gotten into the league, but bro, we spent a lot of money for him, about 75 million, I believe, and he had a very good chance in this game that he should have scored. And the type of player that he is as well is that he's not someone who's going to create for himself. So he's heavily reliant on service. So even the service that he is going to get in certain games, if there is any, he's got to be able to take his chances. Because I think maybe if we did score that goal, it could be a different result. I think a second goal, we had created enough for us to get a second goal in this game specifically. But again, this just speaks to the overall issue of like Manchester United should have probably in hindsight never signed a manager in midway through the season and given him a permanent deal. And that was someone who plays a completely different system. Maybe when we sacked Ten Hag, just would have gone with the interim instead. And now we spent money for this guy. We've allowed him to, make a lot of decisions at this club. And this is where we're at now a year later since he's joined. Still pretty much there. We're, I think, 3 points off 11th. So we could be 11th next week. And I think the team that is 11th currently right now is Newcastle that we play next, if I'm not wrong. So, yeah, this is just the reality of everything, man. But that was pretty much Manchester United. Honestly more than tired of talking about it because we know what it is. Big up to all you guys in the chat, though, for dropping all your comments and questions regarding Manchester United and the predictions and stuff for those games. Make sure you guys do run the like as well. We did get rated by Hassam, so make sure you guys do run the like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to switch to Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur played Liverpool this weekend, and they went down to 9 men in that game at a certain point. Mdinero, thoughts on that game?
Obviously,
Thomas Frank?
Well, listen, this is a quick segment.
Quick segment.
Yeah, this is a quick segment. F Tottenham, bro. Listen, this is how dark it is, bro, that I don't even with football, bro, because of this club, bro. I don't even bother. But anyways, the first things first that man wants to talk about is the Xavi Simons thing. It's silly. Obviously, I don't think obviously it was on purpose, of course, but it's still silly. Like you're just charging and not in control of your charge. So I have to basically talk down on him for that.
It's not. It's not silly. It's they want him gone. They want Thomas Frank gone. They want him gone,
bro.
They're anti Thomas Frank. That's why they did that. That's why he did that. That's why the other red card happened.
I hear it, bro. Yeah, I hear what people and that Thomas. I'm gonna get to him in it, but I still taught the rules. Xavi Simons, it was clumsy in it. You understand? But Romero, bro, flipping heck, bro. Like, bro, I don't know what this bro is on, fam. Like, I know, like the kick out obviously wasn't the maddest, but still, bro, like it's stupid, bro.
He just lost his head.
Bro. The thing is, you're losing your head in a moment where there was still a bit of time. We can still get back in the game, bro. And you're just doing stupid stuff, bro. You understand? And even with 9 men, we were still cooking them. You understand?
Had more possession.
Exactly, bro.
It looked like they had 9 men. I said this during the stream. It looked like they had 9 men.
I'm telling you, bro. With 9 men, we were still cooking them, bro. But there was even an opportunity, a cross got whipped in the box like near the end, and I think Brennan Johnson or somebody kind of slipped before the ball reached him. Like if he didn't slip, he may have been able to get a tap in it, but he slipped. Yeah. But like bro, like. It was just silly. It was one of them games. But now, touching on the manager now, like, there's a lot of men I see on the internet that support Spurs and they have big platforms and, they're trying to do this defense mechanism thing. But what is there to defend, bro? People were saying, "Oh yeah, but when it was Ange, you lot said get him out," bro, yes, because he wasn't doing. You can't finish 17th and then obviously man say, "Yeah, you should stay in your job." Obviously, if he stayed in the job, man's gonna have to just deal with it. That's part of life. But the point of the matter is that if you're finishing 17th, I will never tell you, yeah, you should just stay in a job. Now, this manager is having poor performances against teams that we should be beating. There's no style of play. He consists to. I feel like he's even soft, bro. I'll be real, bro. I feel like he's a soft manager, and that's another thing I'm not really a fan of. I feel like he's a walkover, bro. In my
Jess
opinion,
told me
bro.
the funniest thing, bro. I didn't even know this until Jess told me. Jess told me that he said in one of those in his like press conferences when he originally first joined, or like newly joined, he said that I promise you we are going to lose some games. Like he
It's not even-
promised. Like he promised that you guys are going to lose some games.
But it's not some games, is it?
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
problem, bro. Like
But that's just
even,
a crazy thing to say in one of your first few press conferences out with the public at this
but
club.
do you know what it is? I hear it, but at the
Mhm.
same time, him saying that I don't really have a big
Maybe
problem. I
maybe
think
that
this,
is the reality of things.
yeah, because
Maybe.
that's what I'm saying. When you're looking at the
Yeah.
team, when I look at the team, but
He's
this
not
goes
really
back as
wrong.
well.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, if you go back to one of my when I was on sarcasm and I was having that show when I was saying this is why I say when you're in a press conference, don't talk too much. This is why I say goes back to my point. And there was bare guys in the comments saying to me, "Oh yeah, but it's a press conference. He gets asked questions." Look, no, this is why I say you don't need to talk too much when you're in a press conference, bro. This is why I say keep things minimal. No one's putting a gun to your head to say certain things. Some of these things that I said is coming out of your mouth, and it will come back to bite you later, which is what's happening now. Because that statement to me, I understand the statement because if you are coming into the club, we were always guaranteed to lose games. I don't have an issue with that because the team is not good enough in itself, anyways, bro. The team is not a good standard in itself. Obviously, we're missing certain players that probably could have helped. That's just we're missing players in the squad as well. So I can take everything into account. My problem is that there's games that though, with the team that we have, we should still not be losing or taking a draw in there. Because the team is not great, but the team is not that bad to be taking certain results, bro. That's my problem. How can you go to a North London? Mandem had more heart. Can I just say, yeah? Mandem had more heart in a game against Liverpool than the North London derby, bro. That says a lot in itself. And I don't feel like that's
I
just a player
promise you.
thing.
That's what the craziest thing is.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's just a player thing. I feel like that's a mentality thing. And mentality, in my opinion, yes, players need to have it, but the manager needs to instill a mentality in the team. You understand? And I don't feel like he does that, bro. That's why you see sometimes I promise you that's why what do they call it? Is it managers bounce when a new
New
manager
manager
bounce?
bounce.
Do you know why
Yeah.
that comes? Because obviously at the time when a new manager comes, it's kind of instilling a mentality in the players that okay, cool, this is a new manager, fresh start. This is my chance to place myself in a team. Boom, boom, boom. But that's why I'm saying that it doesn't. Obviously, players need to have their own mentality, but in general, a manager still has to instill a certain mentality in the club. Hence, why a new manager can come in and then the players are looking extraordinary than what they looked like before with another manager.
100%, bro. Like if I just not to go too much back to like
Yeah.
my team, but something maybe you guys have been hearing some of his quotes that he's been saying, like if players have an issue or whatever, they can come and speak to me, but they don't come and speak to me. Like Ruben was talking about this. Some people have been praising it, talking about, oh, like this is what a Manchester United manager should be in terms of like, not like settling for that type of like behavior or all that type of stuff, whatever. If anything, that tells me that you have no relationship with your players. They can't trust you enough to come and speak to you about certain issues or anything in the team because they probably don't rate you that highly. If someone did genuinely care about the team in that aspect, they would all speak together and all come together and be like, hey, we need to do better and we need to, do well in this aspect and maybe we should try this and maybe we should try that. And if he's saying that certain players like Menu, for example, the way that he's been treated, why should he come to your office and speak to you? About what? It's been clear what you've come out and said clearly what you think. It's obvious that it's not playing. He wants to go and leave somewhere else. I don't honestly blame him. I don't genuinely blame him. This manager's running him to the like. I just don't get it. He literally saved him in the Europa League with that goal against Lyon. But it is what it is. But yeah, like going back to like just relationship between players when that thing is just not there, and it's kind of the same thing for Thomas Frank as well at Tottenham. It's a big issue. It's a big problem, bro.
That dressing room is gone, bro. That dressing room is gone. Even Romero, obviously I see he's trying to do the good thing as a captain, and obviously tried to, back it because he has said in a conference, I think he was saying that we all know what direction we want to go in the club. He was saying something about even though we know the results haven't been great, but it's up to us to get. But then you say this and then do what you did on the weekend, bro. It's just contradicting everything. Yeah, bro. You know what? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. I would take Mano at my club any day of the week, fam.
I think all you guys would take Manu at your club.
Yeah, honestly. But Spurs would never ever put in a bid. Spurs, this is another thing, yeah. Like we will this market we had, yeah, was meant to be extravagant, bro. You understand? We started off well. We were linked with this guy, that guy. Everything was making sense. The bid is about to get put in. Got shagged twice. One of them even scored a hat-trick against us. How it's just a Spurs thing, bro. It's so dark. This is why, bro, no one can tell me that they're going through it when man see what man go through every day, bro. Till this day, I still wonder, bro, why certain man in my family decided that this was the club that they wanted to support, bro. And I can't lie, even my youths, bro, when I have kids, bro, they'll never support Tottenham Hotspur. I'm showing you this from now, today. Like, man, I'm not going to let them go through that same pain, bro. Yeah, 100%, bro. I'll never let them go through that. I'll never let them go through that pain, bro.
You're going to let them support Arsenal?
Bro, I can't, like, nah, do you know what? I wouldn't let them support because them man don't win nothing either. So more time, man would probably let them support. It sounds mad what I'm about to say, but I don't give a toss. My youths are not supporting Tottenham. They can support Chelsea or something in it, but not Tottenham, bro. You get it? And not Arsenal because of, these Arsenal youths.
Let them support whoever they want to support.
Yeah,
could be like
maybe not. Maybe not
Barcelona, Real Madrid, Dortmund. Could be any club.
You know what it is? I can't let them support that either, bro. That's crazy. You can't be. It depends on where we're living. If man lives in Spain, do your thing in it. But if you're supporting, you see, like my cousin,
the automatic Tottenham confirmed.
Yeah, but just not Tottenham, bro. Even if they want to support like a championship team that wins trophies and that, in the championship and that, you know what I'm saying? They can do their thing. But bro,
what if they're a West Ham fan?
Nah, ridiculous, bro. Them man can suck my left toe, fam. Them man can suck my left toe, bro. Them West Ham fans, bro. Them man are pussies. Them man can suck my left toe. You see West Ham fans, Nottingham Forest fans, you man are pussies, fam. You man can never chat. My team is dead, but your team is dead. Don't ever think you can chat to me, bro. You man are whack, fam. Sorry, I just had to put that out there.
Can I just say, by the way, this beef that Spurs fans and Forest fans have with each other, why does this exist?
Bro, I don't know, bro. It's because
I've been seeing it online as well a lot.
Nottingham, you know, it's this Wolfie guy, bro.
Wolfie,
This Wolfie guy, bro. He's running the thing. He's because you know it is man on good platforms to make the narrative run, bro.
Is he trying to force a rivalry?
Bro. He's trying to force that thing, and Deji's falling for the bait, fam. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm seeing this, and then it's giving confidence to other guys. You know what I'm saying? Big up Deji. There's other guys now that I know that support Forest, bro, that I'd given verbal. I'm like, brother, you never spoke until today. Like, and then West Ham fans, bro, don't even cut, bro. You man are not hammering nothing, bro. Don't ever come and tell me that you man are this and you man are that. But you know what it is? I remember I even said they were better than Spurs when they won the what's that thing? The Conference Cup.
Yeah.
But now we won the Europa, so you can't chat to me, bro. I'm not even trying to hear that, bro. You man are dead, fam. But all you got is Jared Bowen. When he leaves you, bro, But in fact, I hope you man get relegated. How about that? I hope you man get relegated, bro. If you man get relegated, bro, I swear down, fam, bro, I'll be so happy, bro. You've been relegated before, fam. You flipping pussies, bro. Whoever come in, man, messages and that and start chatting about it, bro. You know how many times I got? Because you know what it is, yeah? I know Spurs are dead, innit? I know Spurs are dead. It's understandable. I know. But there's just certain teams that, bro, like West Ham are basically the same as Blackburn, bro. There's no way that you're coming to try chat to me, bro. You're basically the same as Blackburn. And then Nottingham Forest, bro. You man wouldn't even exist right in this day and age, I'm not talking about back in the day for all you 1950s and 1960s
Yeah, all those
merchants.
Champions Leagues and all that.
I'm
going,
talking about now. You man would not exist if you didn't have Morgan Gibbs White and certain players in your team, mate. So that's another one. Yeah, you beat us 4-0, but you can still suck my left toe, you pussies. You man are dead. I don't want to hear no verbal. Yeah, bro. Sorry, I just had to put that out there because,
No,
bro,
fair. No,
I ain't been
hear
on.
you.
I ain't been on the
Been
internet,
on.
the football space in a minute. So man just has to let man know that I'm still about, bro. Don't be chatting like this, bro. Just because you think man's not here no more, bro. Man's about, bro. I'm around, fam. You get me, bro. Nottingham Forest, my
I hear
bro.
you. I hear you in
Bro.
it, but you know, I hear you, but you know, stop with the language, bro, and speak the King's English.
Hey, mind games, bro. Mind games.
Oh my
Mind
god, no,
games.
we'll never forget that moment in
Speak the
that clip.
Queen's English.
That's
Yeah.
like Hall of Fame. That's like Mud Brothers Hall of Fame. Genuinely, that's like it's up there.
Oh my god.
The best clip maybe on the channel, honestly. But yeah. Anything else on Spurs, Mdinero? On Thomas Frank, I know we got transitioned away to
F. Thomas Frank up the Chelsea.
up the Chelsea.
Oh,
Sack.
speaking
Calm down, man. Sack, calm down, man. Don't get excited, you man, innit?
Big up to
Well,
Rodriguez, got it
speaking
every
of,
single time.
big up Rodriguez got it. Speaking of
Yeah, go on,
Spurs,
Prime. Your thoughts on Spurs? Yeah.
yeah.
Big up, my bro.
What we're in December, almost the end of December, basically. It's almost Christmas.
Yeah, December 22nd to be exact. Yeah.
Mdinero, what happened to your shake?
My what?
Your shake.
My
Your
oh
shake,
my
shake,
bro!
shake
I told. Don't worry, bro. Remember what I said. Don't forget what I said though. Don't forget what I said. Yeah, this is why I've been cushy. This is why I've been comfy this season. Yeah, is that I said, bro, I'm not gonna over stress myself until that happens, until the end of the season. When that happens, if that happens,
no, you didn't say end of the season. You spoke
if
about
it doesn't
January,
happen,
how you're spending in January.
if it doesn't happen, my bro. But okay, yeah. In fact, I need to, even if it doesn't happen, if in January if we don't spend that, and I'm gonna be pissed. But put it like this, yeah. If this doesn't happen, yeah, by the end of the season, I can't lie, bro. My Mud Brothers membership may have to just get cancelled, bro, because this ain't even mud no more, bro. This ain't gonna be mud no more, bro. This is
Genuinely.
this is not
like,
mud after that.
Yeah, it's not good, bro.
Because to get rid of Levy and then still be flipping in the mud, worse. That's more than mud, bro. That's a what's it called? A D-roll sentence, bro. You understand what I'm saying, bro? And I'm not trying to go through that, G. So, bro, obviously, yeah, but I have to revert my football, bro. Deep it. Sheik has been to my stadium. I didn't even want to go there, bro.
I genuinely, I remember. I messaged you asking you if you wanted to be at there or if
Bro,
you're
I
gonna
don't
be
even
there at
want to
the
go
game.
there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go there, fam. When you even said that, I was even laughing. I said, "What? This guy wants to go watch Tottenham. This guy's funny."
It was my friends, bro. It was my friends. It was genuinely.
Bro,
It was the two guys I was with.
I was
It was
thinking,
them.
I can't believe you, man.
You know,
I knew.
I knew what it was gonna be. That's when the whole story. I don't know. Like I've talked about this before, but we got like cussed at by two Tottenham fans at the game because I knew what it would be. Like the moment the first goal went in for Fulham, everyone lost their heads, bro. They're all booing Vicario the entire game. It was actually like very toxic in there, bro. Very toxic.
Yeah,
It was
man.
crazy. It was bad. It's quicksand. I was actually gonna say that as well, Chinlu. It's quicksand.
When you watched it, was it worse than the TV?
Yeah, it was, bro. Because you hear what everyone's saying and screaming and.
No, I'm even saying like the football. Like,
the football. Yeah. Everyone's all over the place. Oh yeah. Everyone's all over the place, bro. Vicario in that game specifically, he just I don't know what he was on. The second goal, I don't know if you remember. This is Tottenham versus Fulham when they lost 2-1 at home. The second goal where he
what I was doing on that day, bro. Yeah, I was partying like a monster.
Yeah, exactly. You made the right choice. You made the right choice.
Man.
Yeah, you made the right choice, bro. So, yeah, it was. Oh yeah, Sheik, did you go to the go-kart track underneath the stadium?
Nah, this guy's a flipping fraud as well, bro. Guys, bro, Flawless, you know what, bro? You're my guy, but you're a pussy off of that still. I have to call you that still. He's a pussy off of that.
Wait, I don't get it.
I can't believe it, fam. Man's come on YouTube for the first day in a while, And then a man's talking about track underneath the stadium. Bro, no, you didn't forget to us, bro. You know what you were doing, Reba. You understand, bro? Don't be doing that, bro. You understand? You could have
What do you
waited,
guys
like,
explain it? Can you explain it to me?
bro.
I didn't understand.
Gee, basically, yeah, there was a day I crashed out in it, obviously, because these men kept talking about like there's like a F1 thing under the stadium where people go on dates and stuff. So I was just crashing out saying that the club will rather spend their money creating a place for people to come and just do dates and all of that. And yeah, bro, it's just, yeah, bro, it's just crazy, bro. I can't believe it, fam. This guy's a fraud, bro. You know what? I mean, bro, you know what? Yeah, you know what, bro? This guy, you know, let me not even crash out, bro. Like, this guy is a waste, man, bro. He's my guy, but I can't believe it. Big up on the 16,000, you get me? But, bro, I can't lie, man. I should give you 16,000 punches, bro, for what you just did in the chat, bro. You know, no one's there, fam.
Man,
I can't believe this guy, man.
Prime, you sharing something? Yeah. Oh my days, what's this?
What you saying, Jay?
Man, like Jay, and now trust me, bro. Oh, you get me? That's a bad game. Hey, Levy's gone, man. Hey, let's party, bro. Where's the Henny, bro? Carney has just finished, my bro. You understand? Yeah? Carney's finished. You understand? Summer was good, my bro. You understand?
Yeah.
Bro, this is how lit, yeah. You know Carney was my brother, bro. Like, I was on top of the world. And then you wanna come and tell me that Daniel Levy, this is the best way, bro, to end man's summer, my bro. Like, man can't, there's no type of happiness you can chat to me. Apart from Jesus Christ and himself. Apart from that, there's nothing else in this world that, oh, bro, Levy gone? Bring me Sheik, whatever. Like I keep saying, bring me Sheik, whatever. Not Sheik TV. Yeah. Not Sheik TV, but bring me Sheik, whatever, bro. You understand? One of them, man. Sheik, whatever.
Yeah.
A billionaire, bro. You get me? Not none of them, not none of this Ratcliffe Ineos nonsense, bro. I don't want no Ratcliffes. I don't want no similar Alan Sugar brothers and them, man. Man needs Sheik or whatever, El Arabi, whatever it is, bro. Big up them, man, there. You understand? Man's here, man's waiting. That's what man need, innit? You get me? Naturally, bro. Get me?
You see why these lights are green, bro?
Go on.
Hashtag Saudi Hotspur, bro.
Yeah, get me? Saudi Hotspur. Bring me Sheik Shabab or one of them, man. You get me, bro? Man, need that influx of cash, boy. Next summer, I need to see that.
What?
You understand?
115 charges. No. Bring me 200.
Bring me 200. You know that. In fact, man, that 300. 300.
Word.
You understand?
Throw
300.
the whole book at me, bro. Throw
You
the
get
whole
me?
law system at me, bro.
Naturally.
Throw the
You get me?
justice system at me. I don't care.
Naturally.
At least my point still stands. I said next summer, innit? Which is, you get it. You understand? But yeah.
Crazy.
Prime your pussy.
Wait, what did I do?
No. You're doing your job.
That was an
but
elite
I
clip.
just
That was
have
hilarious.
to. You're doing your job, but I'm just projecting.
He was like, do you guys see what color my lights are? Saudi Tottenham Hotspur.
Bro.
Saudi Hotspurs. Yeah, exactly. You and Jay, yeah.
Nah,
Saudi
outside
Hotspur.
still.
No, that was hilarious. That was actually like cold. He said, yeah, they need charges. He said, fuck 115, give us 200. That's what they said.
Bro.
Big up to Sai for the super chat though. He says, I think he's talking about Arnie slots. This manager like Buddhist monk in sidelines. This player playing like brainless rots. These players we need to move the ball. We got lucky against 9. Yeah, man. Sai was on the watch along. Shout out to Flawless. I was there as well for that watch along. Yeah, Tottenham, like, I get it, 9 men, but yo, Liverpool, like, were bad. They genuinely felt like they had 9 men. Genuinely, bro. Richarlison, just want to say, like, real quick, before we do switch topics as well. Richarlison, I think he has to genuinely go down as the one player in history that has the most useless catalog of goals. Useless. Genuinely the most useless catalog of goals. And honestly, half of them are probably against Liverpool. He always has, like, you look at Richarlison, you're like, this guy just has a useless goal in this game against Liverpool, which he did again. We could go back to the one at Anfield where he scored and he thought it's 3-3. They drew the game and they ended up still losing.
Lucas Moura, bro, that flipping
Yeah.
well, fam.
Richarlison. So yeah, man, it's. But yeah, Arnie Slot. We can speak on Liverpool real quick too, actually, if you guys want, real quick. Wirtz obviously got his first GNA in this game. Assist
Of course,
for Isak.
only Spurs would do that, man.
But
Bro.
yeah, Spurs, yeah.
Facts.
To be honest, or it would be. I thought it would be us. To be honest, I thought it would be us.
Actually, yeah, no, low key, I thought it'd be Chelsea.
I thought it would be us. You low key think it would be your team. Like,
yeah,
low-key,
bro, I was
feeling where it's
afraid.
like, you're too afraid that you hope it's not your team. Yeah, generally.
Bro, the form Chelsea were in going into that Liverpool game, I thought Chalobah and Sanchez were gonna sell it, bro. Crazy. Weak. It's crazy.
I hear it. Make sure you guys do smash the likes. But yeah, Wirtz did get his first GNA in this game.
Yep.
But at what cost? Isak getting injured. Looks like he broke his leg, y'all. That's crazy. Generally, that's crazy. And he's out for a while, of course. I think pretty much that's his season done. But yeah, Liverpool still get the win though. They're still, I think they said 5th currently on the table. Not sure what their upcoming fixtures and stuff are, but I could care less as well. But yeah, Wirtz did. I just want to quickly say they were. It's crazy how they 3 months out. Okay, 3 months out, but yeah, broke his leg. It's bad. But yeah, Arnie Slot, la. I hope he stays. That's what I would say to that. Yeah, all that money spent. Yeah, like Klopp said, man. Arnie Slot, la.
Liverpool Football Club. Man.
Fuck all that. Fuck Liverpool Football Club. Isak Saga is bizarre. Yeah, Isak Saga is crazy considering all that they did, all what he did at Newcastle to make this move happen, and then unfortunately he's gotten hurt. It's unfortunate. Obviously, I'm not gonna say too much about that. It's an injured player, man. Like you don't want to see a lot of players get injured like that, especially with the severity of his injury.
Word.
I absolutely enjoying the way that their season's going so far, even though we are even more shit than them. But it's good to see them this way. And I hope Villa will win the league.
Yeah, same.
I hope Villa win the league. H, go on, bro. I don't know if you're in the chat right now. Go on and win this league, bro. Yeah, I'm not with that, but Villa
Emery.
win this league, man.
Hey, Emery. Champions, Europa League and League double, Emery. You must.
Also, since you guys are here, and I've said this before, can you guys imagine the scenes if Villa win the league? Just imagine.
Bro, Arsenal fans can never ever.
No.
They could never.
No, genuinely, just think. Just close your eyes for a second and just imagine Villa win the league. Unai Emery's lifting the Premier League title.
And Arsenal
Unai Emery. And Arsenal finished second, sure.
You know what's crazy? Because I remember I was saying in April, March, or April.
By the way,
May.
H
remember
just real quick. H told me that Villa, if they end up winning the league, they didn't score a goal until the 5th game.
Oh, crazy!
This season.
Nah, H. If you guys win the league, we need your appearance on Mud Brothers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, 100. That's true.
We need you here, bro,
true.
just to
That
celebrate.
Now, of course, H should show up.
You know what's mad? I think I said in May or April, I kept saying to Arsenal fans, if Spurs win this Europa and you guys end the season with nothing, is that going to be enough for you guys to see what's going on with Arteta? And I kept asking, like, don't see this and stuff, and people were like, no, because they're still going to back him regardless. Spurs won Europa, Arsenal finished with nothing, and people still back Arteta. Surely Emery winning the league would have to be the straw. Surely that would have to be enough.
Bro.
Yeah.
The manager that they all don't rate, that's so horrible.
That Arteta replaced. No, let's just get Arteta replaced him.
Yeah, because it's all
that
like,
would be the reality.
That's
what the reality would be. That Arteta replaced that manager, Unai Emery, who wins a Premier League with Villa. Unai Emery.
Villa with PSR problems, by the way. They can't sign players. Like Watkins is their striker, and he stinks. Yeah, listen. Yeah, man.
It'd be crazy. And I just also do want to just specify as well. Villa, I want them to win, of course, but I'm not gonna sit there and put unnecessary pressure on them, or hell mad if they lose, or clown them. To be honest, either. It's because it's Arsenal's league to lose.
Yeah,
it's Arsenal's league to lose. Villa, if they end up finding themselves in a title race, they're not even meant to be there. They would be over exceeding their expectations. So it's like I wouldn't be too like against them or like whatever. But go win this league, man, Villa. Go on, man.
Hey, listen, Villa.
They play Chelsea and Arsenal back to back. That's
you know what? You know what,
right
Villa,
now.
for the greater good, we'll sacrifice the 3 points. For the greater good. Win the league. We'll give you the 3
Go win
points.
this league.
Go win the league.
Yeah, exactly. They'll still back him in hopes that they get all the lottery numbers right. It's unhealthy. Yeah, man.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, quick segue. We'll segue to the Arsenal segment, but go on.
If Emery wins this league, bro, nasty. Because he was a goal away from the Champions League semi-finals last year.
I low-key need that to happen though,
Bro,
I
if he wins this league, that's disgusting, bro.
Actually, I high-key need that to happen. One, because I don't want any of the other teams to win. And then 2, because like of the meltdown that we would see online.
Bro, nasty.
The absolute meltdown.
Nasty work.
I think Lee Gunner might get like 3 million subscribers that day.
Nah, he's on. Yeah, he's like on 130K subs, something like that.
Yeah, and I think he'll get 3 million subscribers that day. Like, genuinely, bro. Like that day would be crazy. That day would be crazy.
No,
I think that day would be crazy, bro. We would see record numbers on people's streams.
Oh, facts.
That would be crazy. It would genuinely be crazy. But we hope. We sit and pray. We hope. But Arsenal, let's move to them real quick. We'll quickly talk about them, even though big up to Don C, who wasn't able to make it, and Eli as well every single time. But we'll speak on their club on their behalf. That's 2 games in a row now. Obviously, Arsenal beating Everton this past weekend through a penalty from ROGERS, their number 14, the striker that they signed this season, scoring a penalty. 2 games in a row now, I think, where they didn't have a good performance, to be honest. Not against Everton, not against Wolves either. Wolves, they barely scraped past. And Everton, to be honest, bar the penalty, they didn't do much in the game at all. What do you guys think? They're obviously still top of the table. Manchester City, on the other hand, they're looking like they're the title contenders to them currently at this moment, at least we could say, because they're looking like they're playing well. Haaland scoring left and right. Ryan Cherky's balling out for them. He's emerged as a great player for them suddenly, since he's been back from injury. What happens with Arsenal? What do you guys think?
Their thing, do you see what it is with them in it? Yeah, is I don't know. I think it goes back to the mentality thing, because I feel like their club is so. It's like not just the players, it's the fans, it's the manager, it's the higher ups, and they all work in one. Because I feel like when I say they all work in one, is that I feel like with their fans, it implodes a load of pressure on the players, bro. And the fans are very reactionary. So what happens is that bad energy feeds onto the pitch. And it actually happens like that. The reason why I say it happens like that is because then we start seeing they're cooking all of these players, they don't perform. You can feel the energy. When I speak to Arsenal fans, they say that in the stadium, you can feel the energy between the fans. If the fans are not doing anything and the players are not feeding off of the energy, we see how it gets. There's only one player in their team that has a mentality of madness, of that just go, which is Gabriel. Without Gabriel there, you're seeing the problems. And for as long as he's out, there will be problems. I'm not gonna lie. It may seem all good that you're getting they're getting little 2-2 results now. But those little creepers behind you, bro, they've managed to find their form. And we know what that means when them man start finding form. And this is the problem with Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal going on these like I just know they're gonna lose a game, bro. And they're gonna lose a game at a time when it matters the most, in my opinion. And this is what they do, innit? And that's the problem, is that
this is meant to be the year, though, right? Because they signed the striker. They signed the striker that they've been saying. What have we been hearing all this while? That Arsenal need the striker, right? They've had Jesus, who got injured. They've had Havertz. They've had Havertz playing there, who nobody rates, right? And he's going to be coming back soon as well. But Gyökeres was meant to be that guy, and you guys have been hearing some of the things that have been being talked about Gyökeres, and Mdinero, I haven't obviously heard from you, but what have your thoughts about Gyökeres so far?
I told you about my man, bro. Yeah. I told guys, bro, but guys, Don C was arguing with me, but when I was telling him, bro, I told my man, I said, bro, 20 goals in a season, bro. I doubt it, bro. I really, in the Prem, by the way, not all together, like all
Yeah, in the
competitions. We're
Prem.
talking
Yeah,
in
in the
the
Prem.
Prem. Bro, I doubt it, bro. And the only way he's going to get there is by doing Saka doing what he does more regularly by giving him a penalty, bro. You understand? Because the players, I'm a fair guy and I understand that some of it is to do with the fact that his, they don't play to his strengths. Because there was like I saw like a video of like a highlight reel of how many times Odegaard could have played him like a free ball,
Yeah.
and he just didn't do it, innit? And but at the same time, I do believe as a player, as a football player, sometimes you just got to adapt your game to make it work. You understand? That's what I think, innit? Because everybody was cooking Mbappe when he was in the 9 at the beginning. You understand? But now, you get me? He had to adapt the game to make something work, innit? And now he's managing to do it. I feel like every player in any position you're in, when you're playing, the whole point is that when you're on the pitch, bro, if it's not your normal game doesn't work, you need to find a way to make it work, innit?
Yeah.
And he's not doing that, bro. You understand? He's not doing that because people are saying Marino is a different player. That's why he gets goals. He's a midfield. It doesn't matter, bro. You
Yeah.
have to be there to get the goal, and he's there to get the goal. He don't just score the same goals, bro. He gets tap-ins, he gets headers, late arrivals in the box. This is what he can do. It's not, why can't Gokares do the same thing? It's not just, oh yeah,
100%.
because his strength is to play off the back of a player. The reason why Haaland,
Yeah, it's not like he's getting zero service either.
exactly, bro. The reason why Haaland, yeah, I understand. I'm not saying they're the same player, but Haaland's situation is different because I believe that he didn't adapt to Man City. Man City adapted to him. You understand? As for Arsenal, that's not gonna happen, bro. In my opinion, even
Yeah,
if
you're
they
right.
try to, it's not gonna make sense because the players, that's not how they play. These players are not the type of players that will adapt to one guy and play based off of one player. Arsenal have a team, and why I said that their team was good, why I rated Arsenal in that first season when they almost won the league was because they were getting goals from all different type of areas. It's not like a one-man squad. And I feel like those are usually like better in my opinion. When you have multiple different players that do different jobs to make the squad as good as it is. You understand? So yeah, man, like yeah, Gokuras, I just need this anyways, bro. I told guys that this is not the same league. Everybody tries to say the Prem is not this and the Prem is not that. Brother, go play there and see if you can last more than one game in there, bro.
Just
This is
gotta
what I say
sweep.
to guys. It's not easy, bro, in the Prem, bro. You can do all of that in the Portuguese league. There's space. You can do that in the Champions League. There's space. When teams play in the Champions League, majority of the time, it's not really a part the bus situation, bro. There's space to play. Hence why Arsenal, when they play in the champs compared to when they play in the league, it's two different stories, bro. Because when you
Yeah.
play against the Bayern Munich, they're not just gonna park the bus against you. But when you play against the Wolves or Leeds or any other team, they're gonna park the bus against you, and it's a whole different dynamic. And Arsenal don't have that key, hence why the corners have dried up when Gabriel is not there, bro. So
Yeah.
thing is with them is they've gotten into this mentality where they just gas up every performance. This is what winners do. Winners dig out these type of results, bro. This is not sustainable for a whole season, bro. I'll tell you that right now, bro. It is not sustainable for a whole season, and you're gonna reap the effects of it if your manager doesn't decide to make something happen, change up how, make something better work. Because I just don't feel like this is gonna be sustainable, bro. They will lose games once teams fully find them out, which you're seeing now. Teams are getting more confident when they play against Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
And
Let's
yeah,
see the run of games they've got. They play Palace tomorrow, actually, the
see,
Carabao Cup. But on Saturday they play Brighton in the Premier League. They have a game against Villa right after that. Bournemouth away, so Villa and Bournemouth away back to back, and then they play Liverpool at home in the Premier League.
those are not easy games.
So they're upcoming games.
Those
So
are not easy games.
yeah, Prime. Your thoughts on Arsenal? I'll get to the tweets high in just a little bit after the Arsenal section. But Prime, your thoughts on Arsenal?
You must, but you're not going to win the league. So Yeah, like, we all know, like it's the mentality. It's Arteta. Like all this stuff about how you have the best squad in the world and you're the best team in the world. Why aren't we saying that about Villa? Are they not currently? Are they like unbeaten in 10 or something like that?
10
Why don't
wins
we
in
say
a
that?
row in all competitions. Yeah.
We're not saying that about Villa, but we have to say it about Arsenal because you guys beat Bayern Munich. You had injuries. Like, well done. You know, you guys couldn't beat 10-man Chelsea. And Chelsea are meant to be this team where we're not actually that good because we can't beat Wolves and Leeds. That's what people tell me. We're not actually that good. So why couldn't you beat Chelsea? Yeah. So I don't know. Well, listen, all this talk about your squad. You guys said this last year about how great your squad was last year. So you guys wrote off Liverpool last year. You're writing off City this year. Cool, don't worry. When you guys finish second again, what's going to be the excuse? Because apparently all you guys needed was a goal-scoring striker. You now have your goal-scoring striker. You've also signed a Maverick number 10. What's the excuse of not winning a trophy this year? You're in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Let's see if you beat Villa. And if you don't beat Villa, you have to play Chelsea. Even if you do beat Palace, you have to play Chelsea in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. You're not beating us. They're not going to beat us, though. So, like, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But
we get this every year, you know. The Arsenal are going to be top at Christmas. And all those things. There's a picture, actually, I think I could pull up. I think I might have this real quick. 1 sec.
You get this every year, and then, you know, certain people, they talk brave, and Kai is the key, Gyökeres, the beast Moreno, the stars are aligning. Then when you guys don't win, then you want to blame the manager and say he's not good enough. But you didn't know he wasn't good enough when you're top in October, right?
Yeah. Hey, man. Here, I have it right here. We get this every year. Like, we have been getting this every year, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, that one.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's not like entirely. Wait 1 sec. Control like this, maybe. Nope. No. Can't see the entire thing. But it just basically says like 5th, like Arsenal 1st, City 2nd, Christmas. This is from AFTV, by the way, as well. This picture. So, yeah. We'll go to Chelsea real quick because Prime is here, so he can. Even though he said he didn't watch the game, could speak on Chelsea real quick because we've got other news regarding Chelsea, and I want to actually hear your thoughts on this. The whole Maresca to Manchester City thing. Obviously, this is something that's kind of come out of the blue. That Manchester City are apparently interested in maybe getting Maresca as their manager after Pep is gone. What are your thoughts on that? There's been some Chelsea fans who've been okay with that. There's been some Chelsea fans saying they understand why because they believe Maresca is a good manager. What are your thoughts on it? And then we'll obviously get to the result. 2-2.
First of all, it's just him on a short list of managers.
Yeah, on a short list. Yeah.
So he's not
There's
the
just
only
interest,
one.
That's it. It's not good. It's or whatever. Yeah.
Do I understand why they would want him? Yeah, because like he's been part of the City system. The style of play is like so similar, so it wouldn't be a massive like change. And he is a very good coach. Now, do I think he should go? On the one hand, yes, because you don't get any real like support from the board, who the only reason they got contract extensions is because you won the Club World Cup for them, and this fan base doesn't back you. So, yeah, you don't need to show loyalty for people who don't show you loyalty. But on the other hand, I don't know if are you ready for that jump? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Maybe you still need a couple more seasons. But yeah, the fact that he's even on a short list for one of the biggest jobs in the world just shows how good of a job he actually is doing at Chelsea. And hopefully his detractors take notice. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't want him to go because I know we're not going to get a better manager than him. We'll probably end up getting Liam Rosenere, who I do rate, but he's still very young and inexperienced. And we're going to get a lot of the same problems that we have with Maresca, where they'll make stupid decisions here or there because that's expected of young managers to make. The same way things that are happening with the inconsistencies and stuff and struggles we'll see with, say, Gittins or the Lap, maybe even like a Garnacho and all these guys. That's expected because they're young. That's why you don't build a squad of young players, young unproven players, and that's why my energy is always stands with the sporting directors and the way we've been squad building. I've not liked the squad building since they've been appointed. We still don't have a spine at Chelsea. We don't have a top-class goalkeeper. We don't have a top-class centre-back. Because all this praise that Chelsea fans want to give to Fofana the last month or two, Chalobah has played better than him. And you guys know how I feel about Chalobah. So if Chalobah's outperforming him, what does that say about Fofana? He has to go. They both have to go. And Badiashile, because he can't stay fit. And who's the other guy? Tosin as well. Get rid of the four of them. If we're going to do this thing of these building a project of young players, why can't we play the young centre-backs we have? Ansel Mino and Mamadou Sarr, why can't we just play them here and let them grow and develop? I'd rather them make mistakes than have to watch Chalobah and Tosin make mistakes. We've spent 100 million, less than 100 million. Hi, pals. We spent about less than 100 million in the summer on strikers, and none of them are better than Jackson. We've spent less than 100 million on 2 left wingers, and where's the clear upgrades on what we had last year? Our best winger is an 18-year-old who can't play week in, week out because he's 18. Without Palmer, where's the real creativity we have? It's just the squad building is just ass. But yeah, whatever. I don't want Anselmino and Sarr. I mean, they're better than the options we have, so yes. I'd rather play the young talent as opposed to play the old guys who aren't good.
Fair enough. That's what I say for my team as well, to be honest.
And I'm not even a guy. I'm not even a guy who's about playing the youth. I'm not on that. But when the experienced guys just aren't good anyway, you might as well just play the young kids. Who cares? I'm not going to get angry if they make mistakes because I expect them to make mistakes. That's why the mistakes Maresca makes that I'm not angry about. The mistakes that Gittins and maybe even to I guess an extent Garnacho makes, I expect them to make those mistakes. The Lap, he's just a thug. I don't want him here. But João Pedro, I expect those mistakes. I'm not surprised. But that's why I wanted improvements. But we didn't get that. So, and also this fan base, you guys can't gas up this squad because you loved the window we had. You guys praised the window. I was the one that said it's like a 3.5 and everyone thought it was crazy. I didn't like the window we had. So you guys don't have a right to complain now because we're not in a title race. You guys can't complain. I can complain. You guys can't. because you love the window we had. So it's on you guys as well, not just the sporting directors. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to this game though, I obviously for Chelsea, I put on the title of the video, REECE St. James Park, because did obviously score a free kick. It is always Prime versus the fan base.
yeah, I don't like Chelsea fans. You know this.
To be
I don't
fair,
like
it is
that.
always like I go up against my fan base quite a lot, so I get it for Prime too. Because I feel like every fan base has a section of like yeah, I guess I'm not gonna speak it. I'm not gonna say anything more. But yeah, going back to this game though, I know you said Prime you didn't watch it, but just of how things went, Newcastle obviously took a 2-goal lead in the first half. Tale of two halves, to be honest. Chelsea couldn't get anywhere near like Newcastle in that first half. They couldn't do anything with the press. In the second half though, things completely changed. Chelsea looked like the far better team. Crawled their way back with 2 goals, 2 good goals too. Free kick from REECE, good goal from João Pedro as well. And that was pretty much it. 2-2 draw. They currently sit 4th on the table. They are 10 points away from the top, but about 7 points away from 3rd place. Yeah, I think the whole Maresca thing too. It makes sense to me why they would go after or would shortlist him. Because yeah, I agree with Prime. He has been a good manager. I also agree with him on the whole sporting directors thing. I don't think they've really backed him and gotten him the players that he really needs. There's still a lot of problems in the team. Makes you wonder, had he probably been back to where Chelsea could go? And I've been saying this because I felt like the squad has been there for a while. In terms of certain players, and I think you just needed to build on a little bit more. And they've done right by getting a manager like him. But if he ends up walking away, or I don't think it happens, to be honest, because I think he'll probably end up staying with Chelsea. But it makes sense why they're going for a manager like him.
If he keeps on speaking out in the media, then they could just sack him. Bro,
Maybe.
Poch. The reason why Poch got sacked is not because of how bad he was on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's because towards the end of the season, the guy kept speaking out about the transfers and about how the clubs ran. That's why they got rid of him. Let's just be honest. So with Maresca, if he keeps speaking out, they'll probably get unless he does something crazy at the end of the season. If he keeps speaking out, they'll get rid of him. And you people that want him gone, he'll be gone, and then we'll have Rogeres or what's his name, Areola or whatever, and we'll be in the same mess in a year's time. No real improvement. Garnacho struggling to beat his man on the wing. The lap up top, bullying centre backs and getting in the fights. That, but
yeah. I mean, and towards the game itself too, I don't think it was really what all that I could say was it was just a tale of two halves in terms of how their season's going. I'm not sure. You guys play Villa next, or do they play Arsenal first? I think you guys play Villa next, which is at home as well, I believe. Within reach, I have them still finishing top 4 this season. I still think they can probably do enough. I don't know what your plans for January are, if you're going to look in the transfer market at all. If there's been any rumors or anything like that, but Villa on Saturday, there you go. Yeah.
We because of this whole mess we're also in with is it PSR or whatever it is, where like about spending money and stuff. We might recall someone. I think we might recall a center back, but that also might depend on if we can get rid of.
Who would you recall?
I think we might recall Anselmino, just because Dortmund want to sign him and stuff. So maybe we recall him, or maybe we recall Mamadou Sarr, but Chelsea buy another centre back and send him to Strasbourg because we love doing that bullshit. I don't know. It's just whatever.
I still think let's even say you don't do any business in January. I still think in terms of how the rest of the league is, because I think the league has not been good. I still think you have enough to get at least top 4 comfortably this season as well. I don't think it should be an issue, considering the teams that are below you. Maybe this the current top four, what it is, can change around here and there if Chelsea end up getting a couple of results. But yeah, it's really that. I think in this game, Newcastle, you guys lost there last season. Obviously, it was because of a Nicholas Jackson red card, but I'm not sure what your record's been at Newcastle or St. James's Park in the last couple of years. But it's a tricky place to go for most teams, also considering just how they've been. They've been a team, and it's been known that they, let's say go up and take a lead, but they've been, I think, we talked about this yesterday in the group chat, I think third or fourth in terms of like bottling a lead in the league this season. So we knew what we were getting with Newcastle. It was literally a tale of two halves. Like they played really well, had a very good press in the first half. Goals from Voltamata. That guy, honestly, it's so funny how this whole Isak Newcastle Liverpool saga went, because they were mad at Isak leaving because of all the goals that Isak scored for them in the past, but then they replaced him with Voltamata, who's been also scoring goals left and right for Newcastle, and he scored 2 in that game, good goals too. And then moment of brilliance from REECE, and then João Pedro as well to crawl it back. But you guys have Villa next. Could be a tricky game considering Villa's run of form. Can it definitely be one where Villa loses and their run comes to an end? Yes, it could definitely be one. But it can also definitely be one where Chelsea do drop points. Not saying a loss, but they could drop points. Maybe a draw as well, because Villa are of a certain quality too, and they've been playing well. So, Mdinero, any thoughts for you? Or Prime, if you have any more things you want to say.
I mean, you say that, but because it's a big game, we'll probably turn up and beat them.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they could. That's why, like, I mentioned both things. Where both I think are very, decent 50-50 type possibilities where you guys could end up getting a win, but they also could end up making you drop points. Not even saying you guys lose, but it could be a draw as well. Let's say they could get that. But hey, like you said, man, hope you got just sacrifice this game for the greater good. Sacrifice this game for the greater good.
Listen, if that guarantees you win the league, then sure.
Yeah, I won't guarantee it, but it would help it. It would help it. It would help it. But yeah, any thoughts on that game real quick before we go to Mdinero? And then we'll do predictions. Villa game.
Are you saying me or?
Oh no. Prime. Just thoughts on the Villa game real quick before I'll go to Mdinero and his thoughts on Chelsea.
I don't. I'm not gonna watch it, bro. I'll be real. I'm just watching AFCON games. I don't really care about Chelsea.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. You have been doing.
I'll be honest.
AFCON
I don't know how helpful I'll be on the shows for the next month. But yeah.
No, it's all good. You will always be helpful on the shows because of your opinions. But Mdinero, we'll go to you. Your thoughts on Chelsea and just did you watch the game, Newcastle and Chelsea? I don't know if you did.
I saw highlights in it, man.
Highlights, yeah. Go on.
Shout out the REECE James free kick. You get me?
Yeah. Great free kick.
The only thing that I have to say is, bro, anybody that's Enzo Maresca out, do you really support Chelsea? That's what I have to say.
Yeah, short and simple.
Say it again. The people didn't hear you, bro. Say it again.
Anybody who supports Chelsea and you want Enzo Maresca out, do you really support Chelsea?
Bad.
Good question. The fact that even has to be asked is, I think, crazy to me at least. But harsh reality. But it is a reality, right? Right, Prime. So it is what it is. But cool. We will get to Premier League predictions. Shout out to everyone in the chat, of course, every single time. This was episode number 84 of the Mud Butter Show. We are back. Obviously, Mdinero was back after a while too. Good to hear him and his opinions on the club
crazy.
And everything. What?
That comment's crazy. Big up, pals.
Response. Mdinero.
I agree still. I agree still. I want Thomas Frank out. Oh wait, hold on. Am I reading this wrong? I'm reading this wrong, innit?
Hey, clip that.
Anybody who supports Spurs.
You clip that. You gotta tell yourself, Prime, to clip that. You're the executive producer of the media.
You know what it is? I was having a blank moment there.
Shout out to Pel. She says, anybody who supports Spurs and wants Thomas Frank out, do you really support Spurs?
Thomas Frank out every day, and I don't even support Spurs anymore with the bands.
Yeah, honestly, said it himself. He doesn't really support Spurs.
Man. Yeah. I ain't got time for them.
All good. This is a trolling type of show, anyways. It's just this is a trolling type of show. I wish John C was here, because not because I would troll him, but also because he would troll me as well. So yeah, it would be the same thing. But yeah, shout out to the chat, of course, every single time. Big up to Hassan for the raid earlier. Anybody who's still watching, who did come over from his channel, from A-listers, I believe they were doing. Make sure you guys did like the video, subscribe, check out everybody else's content too. Links are all in the description for everyone. Big up to everyone who also couldn't make it. Shout out to CP, Eli, Spooby, Don C. Shout out to all those guys. And yeah, man, I know we're going into kind of like we are in the festive period. It is a time where I know some people out there in the chat will be celebrating Christmas. So big up to everyone. Hope you guys all have a great holiday too this upcoming week, and spend some time with your family and spend some time with your loved ones for sure. Going to predictions though, real quick. We will do Premier League predictions. I just realized the other day too, Prime, was like we completely forgot to do Premier League predictions last week. Just completely forgot. But it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna go to Premier League predictions. For once, I think in my lifetime, I think maybe for the first time in my lifetime. Well, not for me, but more so for you guys. At least I haven't seen it, but there isn't Boxing Day fixtures for every team. There's only one Boxing Day fixture coming up this upcoming week on the 26th, which is Manchester United versus Newcastle, the only game that day. So Premier League predictions for that. You guys are always in the chat. Welcome to drop your Premier League predictions too. Manchester United versus Newcastle. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Safe. Could care less though, but yeah, safe draw. Prime, what are you saying?
Welcome.
United versus Newcastle at Old Trafford.
Oh. Who's Newcastle? Oh, Newcastle last game was Chelsea, yeah. Never mind. And then before that was the Merseyside.
Yeah.
Not Merseyside, the Tyneside derby.
The Tyneside.
United just don't have intensity. Yeah, Newcastle win this game 4-2. Newcastle.
4-2. Mdinero?
3-2 Newcastle.
Win for Newcastle as well, 3-2. Next we got Manchester United's derby rivals, Manchester City, noisy neighbors, going up against Nottingham Forest. That is at Nottingham Forest too. That's on Saturday, the early kickoff. I'm going for 3-1 Manchester City.
4-0 City.
4-0 City.
Yeah, 3-1 Man City.
3-1 Man City. Cool. Then we have the team that Mdinero was literally, it was so funny. I need to clip that as well. Was just absolutely cussing out earlier in the stream. West Ham United versus Fulham. West Ham United versus Fulham. I'm gonna go for 2-1 Fulham.
Fulham are missing players for AFCON. To be fair, so are West Ham.
Isn't Sunderland I heard Sunderland's isn't Sunderland the team that's missing the most players or something? That's
they're missing 7 players.
Like
6, 7
7 players.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, that's more than it's more than half their team.
Yeah.
That's 7 starters as well. Is that 7 starters? Or is that a mix of starters and bench players?
I think it's a mix of starters and bench players.
Okay.
Full 2-0 Fulham. 2-0.
2-0 Fulham. All right. Mdinero.
I have 3-0 Fulham, bro. Ban West Ham and pussies.
You know what's crazy? The way Arsenal treat Spurs is the way Spurs treat West Ham.
West Ham, yeah. It's just funny.
I can't lie, it's not even the way Arsenal treat Spurs, it's the way Chelsea treat Spurs. Arsenal don't treat nothing, but them man are shit as well.
No, but it's the fact of Arsenal try and act like they're so high and mighty to Spurs, but yet they're always beefing Spurs. West Ham, Spurs fans try and act like they're so high and mighty to West Ham, but yet you guys are always beefing West Ham.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, but West Ham are like pussies, though. Do you get them look bro? In fact, let me not even go into it, bro. Them man, I ain't even got time for them today, bro.
But hey, and if we had an Arsenal fan here, they would say Spurs fans are pussies too.
Yeah, but their fan base call each other pussies. Yeah, them lot call each other pussies, bro. Them man fight against each other and that, bro.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Nah,
It's so funny.
we need Mike's back on here, bro. We need Mike back.
Yeah, anytime,
Defend
man. Shout out to Mike's every single
Hey,
time.
Max is 30. I see my man in the pen game thing and bear the videos and I seen him
Yeah, man.
still.
Shout out to Mike's. Make sure you guys subscribe to Mike's channel as well.
Yeah, GV.
But yeah, that's West Ham Fulham. Next we got Brentford versus Bournemouth. I'm gonna go for 2-2. Yeah, 2-2.
1-0 Brentford.
1-0 Brentford.
I'm gonna say Brentford versus who again?
Bournemouth.
Mm.
Brentford at home.
Bournemouth haven't really been, And then I'll go 2-2 still.
2-2. Cool. Then we have the champions Liverpool against Wolves at home.
No.
1-0 Wolves. I hope so. 1-0 Wolves.
3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, most likely. Probably.
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. Cool. Then we have Arsenal Football Club against Brighton at the Emirates Stadium. I'm going to go for 3-1 Arsenal.
Oh, we didn't do the Carabao Cup midweek, no?
Oh yeah, we didn't do that as well. Yeah, good, nice. Thank you for that, bro. We'll do this. We'll do Arsenal Brighton real quick, and then after that, we'll do the Carabao Cup prediction real quick. But Arsenal Brighton, yeah, I'll say 3-1 Arsenal.
Arsenal Brighton. Brighton aren't good. Half. Unfortunately, 1-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, Brighton aren't good. That's why I'm like 3-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal, cool. And then yeah, shout out to Prime. Obviously, we forgot to mention the Carabao Cup game tomorrow. It's tough, Palace haven't been good either. Like they just got slapped by Leeds. But agenda's got an agenda. I'm gonna go for a Palace win. 1-0 Palace. Fuck it. We believe. The Palace. What are you saying, Prime?
Oh, Palace v Tottenham.
No,
Hey.
Palace.
Bro, man
Arsenal.
said Tottenham. Bro, we ain't
No,
in
no,
that
no.
cup, brother.
Arsenal versus Palace. Arsenal versus Palace.
Oh, I thought we were doing Prem games.
Palace do play Tottenham this week. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Palace do play Tottenham this week, but this is the Carabao Cup game. Yeah.
Where's the game?
Emirates.
Oh. Who do I want to face in the semi-final? I'd rather face Arsenal. I'd rather face Arsenal.
Gara.
Yeah, of course.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
but
you want to play Arsenal.
Do I trust Arteta to beat Glasner? With the injuries they have as well. 2-1 Palace, unfortunately.
2-1 Palace. Fairs. Yeah. Mdinero?
Yeah, 2-1 Palace as well still.
All of us saying Palace win. Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully. But cool, back to the Premier League super dead game. The next one, Burnley versus Everton. I couldn't care less. Man, 1-1. Yeah, couldn't care less. Prime.
Well, Burnley Everton.
Burnley Everton. At Burnley. Turf Moor.
Dewsbury Hall's back, right?
Not sure actually. I haven't got a clue. I've not got a clue.
But man said these but are too dead, bro.
Yeah, no, generally I yeah, they are too dead, bro. I couldn't care less.
That's funny.
I only found out till yesterday, like 2 days ago, that Lindelof plays for Villa. I'm being so honest.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Lindelof played
Yeah.
against Lindelof. I just found out 2 days ago that Lindelof plays for Villa.
Fairs.
I had no idea. Yeah, no idea at all. But yeah, Burnley, Everton. What are you saying, Prime?
Fucking, I don't know. Like, yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, this game is so dead. It really is. It's so
I
dead.
don't. I'm trying to. There's no like, bro. It dies at Afcon, so like, there's no X factor watching that game.
Yeah,
Is Grealish is fit, right? He's not injured.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
he's
it's fit,
fit.
yeah.
He's
Okay, yeah, I stand by it. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. Cool. Mdinero.
3-1 Everton.
3-1 Everton. Cool. Next up we have Chelsea at playing against Villa at Stamford Bridge. I think Villa drop points. This might be the game. Although I'm gonna say it's a draw, and I'm gonna say 2-2.
We don't care, man. Move on. I really don't know. Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I don't believe it.
Fair enough. Mdinero. Chelsea Villa at the Bridge. It's a tough one to call. It's a tough one. Tough one to call. Both are good teams.
Because I need Villa to win so that they can catch them wastemen at the top of the league and that.
That's a good
I'm
point.
gonna have to go Villa 2-1, man.
That's a good point. Palace, what are you saying in the chat? Chelsea versus Villa. What do you think?
I'll answer
wanna
for
hear
her. She thinks that Chelsea are gonna lose. I'll answer for her. She thinks Chelsea will lose against Villa. That's fine. That's the answer still.
2-1 Chelsea win. That's what she says.
She's lying to herself. She doesn't believe that.
2-1 Chelsea win.
She don't believe that.
Fair enough. Next up, we have Sunderland versus Leeds United. I've made this clear so many times, but anybody new watching, obviously, because we got rated. Anytime Leeds United are playing, I will always choose the team opposite of them, other than if it is Liverpool or Manchester City or even Arsenal. Then I'll predict a draw. But it is Sunderland, so Sunderland win. I'm going to say 3-0 Sunderland.
Hey, big up
Who they
Leeds,
play?
by the way. They're doing well.
Yeah, shout out Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, Sunderland versus Leeds. What are you saying, Prime?
Yeah, big up Leeds, by the way. They're doing well.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. You're not going to give them the props and the respect they deserve?
No, it's not my opinion. It's your opinion. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree? Villa are Leeds are 7 points away from United.
Could care less, man. This is Ruben Amorim's United, though, you know?
Yeah, and this is Leeds.
Ruben Amorim, Tricky Reds.
Yeah, and this is
fuck Leeds. Exactly, pals. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Leeds. But yeah, prediction. What are you saying, man? Enough of glazing Leeds.
It's not glazing. I'm just giving them the respect they deserve.
Yeah.
Sunderland v Leeds. Yeah, Afcon's gonna take a toll. 2-0 Leeds.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. With the way that Leeds have been playing as well. Yeah. Mdinero?
Yeah, TT, man.
Fair enough. Last game. Crystal Palace versus Tottenham.
The show's over. Thank you lot for coming to watch Mad Brothers today. We appreciate all the chat, everybody, man. Shout out you lot, man.
Crystal Palace versus Tottenham, people. I'm gonna say 3-1 Crystal Palace. Heavy on the fuck Leeds.
Palace Spurs.
Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Bad Boy as a staff record label. And as a motherfucking crew.
Exactly. That's jokes. Stop. Hey, that is jokes.
Wait, fuck Bad Boy as it. What does that mean?
Diddy and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Tupac, man. That's fire. That's cold, pals. That's cold.
that was close though.
But yeah, what are you guys saying? Prime, Crystal Palace, Tottenham.
After knocking Arsenal out the Carabao Cup, Spurs beat Palace 3-2.
He's smoking crack. He's
Spurs
smoking
beat
crack,
Palace.
He's on spice, man. Yeah, nah.
Mdinero, you disagree?
Bro, I can't lie.
He said highly.
Bro,
I highly disagree.
where are we playing at? Them man's.
Yeah, it's
It's done,
Park.
man. It's done. Yeah. I listen. 3-1 Crystal Palace, bro. It's done, man. I'm showing you. It's done, man. Spurs are up, but I'm telling you, bro, we're finished.
Well, you guys heard it there. But yeah, that's Premier League predictions. That is also episode number 84 of the Mud Brothers show that we do over here on Cheek TV every single Monday. Shout out to everyone, man, for all the support, all the people in the chat, for all the predictions, Sam for the raid, Sai for the super chat as well earlier. Big up to Sai every single time. Let me see who is live. I think Zier is live, so we will be raiding Zier's channel. Make sure you guys do write Cheek TV raid. Big up to Zier as well. Make sure you guys do subscribe to his channel and like his video and support him as well. He's doing a Bayern. I think he's doing a Bayern stream. It's titled Bayern End 2025 with a win and Serge Gnabry extension. So make sure you guys do support him, show him some love. We'll be redirecting over to him.
Also, before we end the stream.
Oh yeah, go on.
Nigeria play tomorrow. Mdinero, what's your prediction?
Bro, bad Nigeria, man. I can't lie, man. Man's only the only prediction I have is for 30 December. That's it, bro. I ain't got no predictions for this. They're basically Tottenham, bro.
What's 30 December?
Bro, it's basically like when everybody goes Nige to party, you know. Basically,
okay.
Yeah, it's meant to be. Yeah, it's meant to be fun.
Yeah, it's meant to be fun. But I can't lie. Watching Nigeria, yeah, that Washerman and them, man.
Have you ever been?
What, to watch them, man?
No. 30 December.
Like maybe once or twice, but I need to go like at my age now. You get me?
Yeah. So you can have real fun. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, bro, you get me?
It's like what I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, your trip was with Colombian women, so
it wasn't. I wish it was.
Oh, it wasn't. So what was the point of you going?
Well, it was Miami. Miami is just crazy. But yeah, I know that comment right there. This makes absolute sense. I know exactly what it's called. It's literally called Dirty December. It's literally in the name.
So, I bet you've been then, yeah.
That's crazy.
30 December. I need to touch that stuff.
But yeah. Also, just shout out AFCON and all that stuff because you've been doing watch alongs and stuff on Sarcasm City TV Extra. So I did say at the start of the stream, people. Make sure you guys go follow. Who do you think is gonna win?
Who do you two think is gonna win AFCON?
Actually, I'm not gonna be so honest, bro. I have no clue. To be honest, I have no clue. I don't really watch like AFCON like that. Or know too much about the teams. No, that's not the case. I don't watch Copa America either. I don't really watch like any of these other tournaments.
Yeah, because they're dry, fam.
Other than the majors, that's really it. Just
AFCON, to be fair, AFCON is improved in my opinion. In my opinion, anyway.
It's not me saying it's dry. I'm sure it's quality football.
No, I actually think they're dry. I think they're dry in it, but I think every international thing is dry in it. But obviously, AFCON has improved from like before, and like the games are actually a bit more interesting than back in the day, and that's what I would say still. But I think every international game is dry. England, Copa, Asia. I just think it's boring, man.
I said England.
Bro, I'm saying, I'm tweaking, bro.
Yeah, he snuck it in there, man. It is what it is. England.
Harry Kane and them, man. Flipping
That's
J,
funny.
man.
That's right.
But
generally, if I generally couldn't pick like one team. If I were to say one, the hosts. Who are the hosts?
Morocco.
Sure, Morocco. Go for Morocco.
Why didn't you
Beautiful
pick
women.
Nigeria, bro?
Beautiful women in Morocco.
Why
so
didn't
I'll
you pick
Morocco.
Nigeria, bro?
Or Nigeria? Sure. Shout
Yeah,
out Austin.
make sure that. Yeah, make sure, bro.
Shout out Alex and Moby.
You know why? Because Moroccan women look closer to Colombians. That's why.
Colombian women and
Yeah,
what's your type? Colombian women and
yeah, Latinas.
Latinas.
Yeah, Latinas, I guess. Yeah.
Look at rubbing the beard.
Yeah, but bro,
He's
do
thinking
you know
about
what it is?
Latina.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
told
him.
this guy when he came London, bro. I said to him, let's go to Latina club, but his man then wanted to go to somewhere else, bro.
They wanted
Well,
to go
basically,
somewhere else.
Prime, they wanted to go to like places like Dog and Whistle and that, bro. Sorry, what's it called? What's the other thing? Oh, what's it called, bro?
Yeah, I remember
Slug
you
and
told me.
lettuce. Slug
You
and
told me a
lettuce.
couple of places. Yeah.
They wanted to go there, but I wanted to take them to the
I forgot what that
Latinas.
one place was called. Yeah. But to be fair, there's so many right here in California.
I ended up bringing you lot to the brown skin queens, innit? You get me, man. That's my element still.
Latina clubs in London are so fun. Yeah, we should have gone. It was the two of my other friends that they wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
wanted to do other things.
They didn't want Sheik to find his wife. I hear it.
Bro,
Yeah, they didn't want to see me in my
Sheik-
natural habitat. They didn't
I was
want
trying to give
It is
Sheik
what
the
it is.
Tour de France of that club, bro. There was one club, bro. You would have loved it, bro.
Hey, I
You would have loved it,
would've.
bro.
I
That day I
would've, man.
told you, I was saying, bro, let's hit it
No,
up,
I know
bro.
you did. I know
Yeah,
you did,
bro.
bro. You did. But yeah, we had just very short days in London, and
Nah, Hondo.
those with two friends, and just wanted
It was
other
even
stuff to
cold, fam.
do. It was cold. It was cold, and we
Mad
went to
cold.
Manchester. Oh my god, the worst fucking weather, bro. Like
Yeah, it's
I
colder up
understand why
north.
Manchester. It's why people say whatever they say about Manchester, and it's.
But it was a
weather. But yeah,
legendary link up, though.
it was a legendary link up.
Legendary link
Wait,
up.
what they
brothers
say
link up for the
about
first time.
Manchester?
I have the clip, you know. Wait, I think I still have the clip.
You're talking about North Manchester.
Manchester, yeah, Manchester. No, I don't have the clip. I thought it was here. But yeah, legendary link up, 100%, bro. Met up with Flawless too. Shout out to
Yeah, I
Flawless.
seen that as well. I
Legendary
watched
link
it.
up. Legendary link up for sure, man. And not the last one either, bro. There'll be more in the future.
Nah,
for sure.
Hondo, definitely.
With the rest of the guys as well. With the rest of the guys as well.
But we need to come out there because that's what man's.
Hey, World Cup.
Yeah,
I'm telling
bro.
y'all.
That's
I'm
my
telling
plan,
y'all, man.
still.
World Cup. Yeah, you should, bro. 100%. Yeah, 100%. No doubt. Prime,
Yeah.
everyone. Don T, I'm gonna tell everyone, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta come
man.
out for the World Cup. Pels, you
We
too.
should.
People in the
Come
chat,
on, man.
link up in LA. I think that's where we're planning on to.
Was that the best place to be in it?
Yeah, we looked
Yeah.
up the fixtures and everything. Paraguay is playing in LA, so yeah, find me there.
Wherever
You'll
the
find me there.
Latinas are, I'm at. Just tell her.
Exactly.
And the Angolan women as well. Them Angolan things. I need
South
to see
America,
them.
that's really what it is. I know Colombia heavy over on this channel, but it's South America love in general. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
South
this channel
American
has what?
South America. We show South American love. We show love to South America. Yeah.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
I wonder why as well. No, I'm just not the only one either. That's what I would say. I'm not the only one either. But yeah. Mdinero just said it, man. Mdinero just said it as well.
Oh, him as well.
Los Angeles. Exactly.
Hey, me, I love Latinas, I love Brownings, I love everything, fam. You understand?
It's in the name itself, Los Angeles. It's literally, yeah, man, Disneyland.
I don't discriminate. You understand? If there's any females, as long as you're beautiful.
No, I'm not telling you to pull up for that. I'm telling you to pull up for just the World Cup. Oh my days. I'm telling you to pull up for just the World Cup.
Funny, that's funny.
I'm not telling you to pull up for that. I'm telling you to pull up
just
for the World Cup.
She said I'm straight as
fuck.
fuck.
God.
No.
Oh,
hey, pals,
it's
crazy that did she even invite you?
When? What did you say?
Nah.
Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, we're going to redirect to Zir. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Mdinero, shout out to Prime as well. For this episode number 84 of the Mud Brothers Show. We won't be back until next week. So up until then, I'm sure everyone. I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. I hope you guys all have a great holidays. For those who don't celebrate, I just hope you guys have a great time off with your family. All that type of stuff. And for those who do celebrate, Merry Christmas to everyone. Big up. We'll catch you guys in episode number 85 next week. Up until then, as always, you guys know what it is. You guys say it for me, Prime.
Thomas Franken.
No.
Are you crazy, bro?
No. Ruben Amram out and Arteta.
Come on.
Yeah.
Arteta
Come on,
every single time.
Arteta every day,
Every
man.
single time.
Bring back Levy.